To start off, I'm just priming my eyes using the NYX Eyeshadow Base in Skin Tone, and I'm just putting this all over my lids and then blending it out with my finger. Now I'm just adding tape to the corners of my eyes to give my eyes a nice, sharp, precise look on the edges. The palette I'm going to be using is the Maybelline Nudes palette, and the color I'm using as my transition color is the top third shade mixed with the second shade on the bottom, and I'm just putting this in my crease using a fluffy brush. And now I'm just adding the last shade in the top row mixed with the last shade in the bottom row to my crease using a small stiff brush, and I'm basically just outlining my crease to give it some definition. And now I'm just blending everything together using a MAC 217 blending brush. Now I'm just going in with a clean MAC 224 tapered blending brush and just buffing everything in even more. Now using a MAC 239 flat shader brush, I'm just patting the L'Oreal Infallible eyeshadow in the color Amber Rush all over my lid and inner corner. And then I'm also going to be bringing this color onto my inner lower lash line. Now I'm just going over that Amber Rush color using the Maybelline palette. I'm using the first color in the top row. So I'm just patting that onto my inner corner and a little bit on top of my lid. And I'm also using that to highlight my brow bone. And now I'm just blending everything in once again. Now I'm just going to line my eyes and do a small wing using the L'Oreal Linear Intense Liquid Liner. It's a felt tip eyeliner, and I'm also adding the Ardell Glamour Wispy lashes, and I'm also smoking out my lower lash line using the black color in the Maybelline palette. Now onto my face. I'm going to be priming my face using the Maybelline Baby Skin Primer, and I'm putting this all over my face. And then for my foundation, I'm using the L'Oreal Pro Glow foundation in the shade 203, which is nude beige, and I'm just blending this into my skin using a damp beauty blender. Now for concealer, the concealer I'm going to be using is the Maybelline Age Rewind Concealer in the shade 110 Fair. I'm just putting this in a triangular shape underneath my eyes and on my forehead, chin, and down my nose. And then for a cream contour, I'm using the Maybelline Fit Me Foundation Stick in the color 340 Cappuccino. And I'm just putting it on my cheekbones and a little bit around my temples, and then I'm blending everything together using the same damp beauty blender. Now to bake, I'm going to be using the Coty Airspun powder, and I'm putting this under my eyes using the damp beauty blender, and I'm also adding this underneath my contour to carve out my contour. I'm going to add a little bit to my forehead and chin as well, just because that's where I put the concealer. And now to contour, I'm using the NYX Contour Highlight Palette, and the shade I'm going to be using is the second shade in the bottom row. It's just a cool tone brown color, and I'm putting this on my cheekbones and around my temple wherever I put the cream contour using a Real Techniques contouring brush. And now I'm just going to sweep away the Coty Airspun powder with a MAC brush. And now I'm just going to place the Rimmel Stay Matte powder in the translucent color over my face just to make sure that all of my liquid foundation is set. And now for blush, I'm going to be using the Hard Candy blush in Bombshell. This is a really beautiful color, one of my favorite drugstore blushes. Just going to blend it out a little bit. And for highlighter, I'm going to be mixing the NYX Illuminator in the shade Ritualistic with the 4th shade in the top row in the NYX Contour Palette. And these are two really pretty colors, and I think they complement each other really well. Now I'm just setting my eyebrows using NYX Control Freak Eyebrow Gel. I didn't feel like filling in my brows today. And for my lips, I'm going to be putting the NYX Lip Lingerie in the color Bedtime Flirt on first. And then I'm going to be putting a little bit of the NYX Butter Gloss in Cupcake over top. And then just blending it together using my finger. I really like this color combination. It gives me the perfect nudie pink color. And then I'm just going to set my face with the Mario Badescu face spray, and that is it for this look. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to subscribe.